Hello, this is Paul Long with GCU Credit Union, and I'm going to show you how to fill out our business credit application. In this case, in Section A, General Information, we're going to put in the entity that's wanting to borrow the money. In this case, it's Paul's Plumbing. Put in the business phone number, address. Please note that there's no P.O. boxes. If you have a mailing address, such as a P.O. box, you can place that here in this area. Describe your services. If you're a plumbing company, you are a plumbing service company. Whatever your business does, make it clear of what your business does. Date the business established, that is the date per the Secretary of State. How long have you been under current management? The number of employees your business has, and your tax ID number for Paul's Plumbing in this case. Section B is regarding the credit request. We're requesting a $500,000. So you're going to put in your dollar amount. Type of application, there's some drop-down options, or you can type in, an equipment loan. You can type it in as well. Use of proceeds. In this case, we're going to be doing this as an SBA loan, and we're going to do it as a business acquisition. That's the use of the proceeds. Sources of income for repayment. How are you going to repay this loan? Well, it's going to be from the business income on there. Secondary source. Maybe you have a W-2 from Boeing or some other source of income. You would put in that information there. Collateral offered would be the business assets for the business acquisition and maybe even a lien on a home. Whatever the collateral that you're willing to give, that is what you need to put down here. Repayment structure, 99 times out of 100, it's P&I payments, which stands for principal and interest, and you can just put in principal and interest payments. Next is the business organization. In this case, we need to confirm that it's a limited liability company or whatever your structure is, and also important is which state you are organized. Then we want to know about you as an individual who own the part of Paul's Plumbing. In this case, we have Paul and Tara that are both 50-50 owners of Paul's Plumbing. So we're going to put in the name, your position, the percentage of ownership, your social security number, your home address, again, no P.O. boxes, please, your home phone number, your driver's license number. Type would be unexpired driver's license or military, state, or passport. Put in your state, issuance, expiration date, date of birth, and your mother's maiden name. If you are the sole owner of this entity, then you would only put in your information here. You can see that in this case, there's a 50-50 ownership, and I did that as an explanation. Next, you're going to move down to page 2 and answer these questions. Is the applicant an endorser, guarantor, co-maker, or obligator of including any lease obligations not listed on the financial statements? Well, what we're asking for here is, did you guarantee your son's college loan, but it's not listed on your application or your personal financial statement? That is where you would say yes or no. Is the party applicant to any claim, lawsuit, or pending criminal charges? Yes or no? Again, a very important question. Have you or the applicant ever filed bankruptcy? If you have, what is the chapter and when was the filing date? Does the applicant's business involved in any generation, use, transportation, storage, or disposal of any hazardous material? Answer that question. Probably no in most cases. Does the applicant owe any taxes that are past due? Maybe you're on a payment plan with the IRS. I don't know, but you're going to put that information here and answer yes or no. Are any assets pledged, mortgaged, other than stated on business personal financial statements submitted? So is there any other assets that are pledged? Yes or no? If the applicant is an entity, in this case it is the business registered with the appropriate state and local governance? Yes and no. Do you have a business license? Have you registered your LLC? Number 8, does your company have over $1 million in gross revenue of the prior fiscal year? This is important for some internal reporting. Answer yes or no. Finally, number 9, is the applicant associate of the applicant currently incarcerated serving a sentence of imprisonment imposed upon jurisdiction of guilty or is under indictment for a felony or crime? Yes or no. You're going to read the disclosures. that follow. And then you get down to the signature page. Usually in this case where you have an entity that's borrowing money and that entity is owned by two individuals, you will select this option out of the two. And then you can either go ahead and click here and electronically sign, or you can print it off and sign based on this. Finally, last but not least, is the certificate of beneficial owners. This information does come over on the form automatically. In this case, the type would be an LLC. You're going to put in who the owners of the business are. In this case, we have two 50/50 owners. So we're going to put in Paul's information, date of birth, tax ID, driver's license information. You can copy and paste it from page 1, as well as the same information for Tara here below. Next is the controlling prong. The controlling prong is who is the person that really has the significant responsibility for managing the legal entity. And this can be either one of those individuals. In this case, we just put Paul Long here and put the information here. And then Paul is going to sign as managing member of the LLC, sign and date. And you have completed filling out the loan application. If you have any other questions, of course, reach out to your relationship manager for assistance. Thank you.